All right, we are live. We are back for interview number 2. We are rolling, regardless of the monsoon that is happening outside here in Maine. We are ready to rock and roll. We welcomed Mike in already at 8:10. We are moving and shaking. We have keynote coming up in 27 minutes. We have sessions all day long. And as the podcast says, and is the title, we are stronger together. And it's not just from educator to educator or educator to students, it's solution provider to educators, solution provider to administrators. It's about all of us coming together to support student learning. And I'm excited to welcome in not only one of my great friends, but one of the real pioneers in the space right now for a solution provider, Jeni Long from Magic School.
Hey, Matt. Thanks so much for having me today.
All right. I had to put the M&M as the welcome because you brought a guest with you today from Detroit, rocking his Michigan gear. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to throw some M&M on this morning. So how was your trip to get here?
Well, it was an adventure for sure. So yes, I brought my husband with me. He's super excited. He hasn't really gotten to ever have a peek into our world. And so he's our paparazzi today, but he was excited. We had the weekend and he's like, I'm going to come with you. So it's been an adventure. His bag got lost on the airplane. So never happened. Actually, we hear horror stories about that all the time, but it's never happened to us. And the really bad part was my makeup was in the bag. So that's not good. I had my clothes, so that's important. He has to stay in his Michigan gear, which is still a good thing for him. But I had to go to CVS, and then Amanda was so gracious to loan me some of her makeup. So it has been an adventure. And our umbrellas were in his bag. We came prepared.
So
we were ready for the monsoon, but no, not so much.
So besides the monsoon, besides the travel, we tried all of that. Share what you're doing here today for Magic School and for yourself.
Well, I'm just super excited to be included in this great lineup of amazing speakers and to come here to Maine. Maine is a special place to me. My mom was born here, so I have spent many holidays here in the cold, in the winter as a young child, have not been here in years, so it's great to come back. Haven't been to Portland, so this is fun. But I'm just excited to be here to share Magic School with the educators in Maine. I'm very curious to see how many of them have heard of it before. So I always love when a room, has just a few hands go up, and then at the end of the day, or at the end of the session, they're just amazed and just completely ready to use the tool that's shared or whatever idea is shared, and it's just completely impactful. So I'm excited for that.
Awesome. So you can see here, pioneer the magic of AI with Magic School. For those who don't know about this tool, share a little bit about it. And if you're not here today, it's available for everybody, right?
Yeah. So it's magicschool.ai, and I joined the team in the week of Thanksgiving. Actually, I'm a 26-year educator. I left K-12 to join this company. So taking the leap was definitely scary, but it has been a whirlwind of just joy and excitement. But Magic School is a free platform. There is a premium paid part, but there is a very, very generous free portion of the platform that allows teachers to use Raina, which is our chat bot. So very chat GPT, but for education. So you can go in, use Raina to get whatever outcome you're looking for, or you can use some of the 60 tools that we have where we've already done the prompting for you. So there's email generations, there's text levelers, there's lesson plan creation, there's even tools for admin, for teacher observations, there's tools for counselors, SEL activities, behavior supports, special ed supports for students for writing BIPs and IEPs. It's just unbelievable. There's even the sports. We haven't left out the athletic teachers. We have sports generators. We have joke generators and song generators. Like, just go to Magic School, take a look, start creating, and you will be amazed at what you can do.
That is also, if you don't follow Jeni, her Twitter handle is scrolling below, and I'm going to throw up Magic School right now, at Magic School AI. So what is really impressive about this new shift in solution providers is they bring in educators as their lead ambassador and as their employees now. So what is some of the work that you did before Magic AI? Because you are an educator, you were in the field, you do this work, you're not into sales, you're into supporting students and their creativity.
Yeah, so I was in the classroom for 10 years teaching math and reading. And then for the past 15 years, I was a curriculum specialist or tech integrator. And so for the past 7 years, I actually have worked side by side with my best friend, Salee, and we wrote a book, Microsoft Teams Playbook, which was a great experience for us as the district we worked in was using Microsoft Teams during COVID. And so very, very integral part with the Microsoft community. And now I'm learning a lot about the Google world. So it's been a huge change for me, but just love being able to work with teachers, go in classrooms and help them create lessons that are engaging, helping with that creativity part that you're talking about. Like, it's just been so fulfilling for me, but this opportunity, it just couldn't pass it up. And still being able to work with educators, but still helping them impact their education with their, teaching with their kids. But the big thing is saving time. Like right now, we're in a time where teachers are so burnt out and they're leaving the classroom left and right. And what I get to experience is bringing that joy back into their lives and daily hearing from teachers how much they are grateful. And we get letters and emails and tweets about just the time that they're saving and the experiences that they're having with their families again, with their kids because of this tool. So it's truly life-changing.
So in your current role, what excites you that you've been able to do? Because I know some people shift from the classroom or the coaching sense into this, space where you're supporting educators through different opportunities like here in Magic School. What excites you about this?
Well, so initially I started with Magic School as the community lead. And so community is just definitely, like you said, stronger together. And that's a passion of mine as well, right? Like bringing people together. I've been a part of many, many, many Edtech companies in their community. And so that's a passion of mine. And I have always thought that would be something that I would go into, is helping build and unite communities and teachers across the globe. So I started with that. And that's just been amazing, being able to, all over, teachers from Portugal and just China and Brazil, everywhere, and even in the States. And so that is what initially I came on for. But then as we started rolling into a paid portion with the product, just now working with districts, and I have calls every day with district leaders and, tech integrators, and just the excitement that they have wanting to bring this product to their teachers is just, for me, that's what is so fulfilling. Like, I love every day waking up knowing I'm going to talk to a district leader that cannot wait to implement this tool in their schools because their teachers are so excited about it. So just being able to still work with teachers, still help them, teach them how to use something, and in turn help them, succeed and bring engagement to their students, but saving time.
No, that is so important in this time where students need to increase that engagement, increase that creativity, and just be that learner and focusing on that. And I think this tool allows that. So last question before we get out, because we have keynote coming up. What are you excited to take away from today?
Well, I'm excited to just sit and learn and get to attend sessions. A lot of times at FETC, which is coming up, which I know you'll be there, I'm presenting 9 times. I'm actually going to have a booth with Magic School, so I will be extremely busy. And I've gotten to the point where I don't actually attend sessions. So I'm really excited just to be a learner today and just to sit and learn from you and from other presenters. So that's something I'm really excited about.
Awesome. Well, if you don't follow Jeni, her Twitter handle is scrolling below, and if you do not follow Magic School, make sure to do so. Their handle is scrolling below. You go to Magic School Twitter handle, their website is there. You can connect with Jeni. It is a great tool to have. So we are thrilled to be here. Thank you for coming in before breakfast and before the keynote. We are rocking and rolling. We have a full day of learning. We have a full slate of podcasts. Tune back in after the podcast where we have many other presenters joining us throughout the day, and follow the hashtag throughout the day as we continue to promote the work that you're doing, Jeni, and all of the educators here. So for Maine, Actum, all the amazing people who weathered the storm to get here, I hope you have a wonderful day and continue to learn from and with so many these amazing educators. Thanks for joining, Jeni.
Thanks for having me, Matt.